Today marks the 60th anniversary of President Kennedy's assassination. I was in 4th grade when it happened. The principal came over the intercom and told us the president had been shot. My world went from color to black and white just like that. And this is where it happened, Dealey Plaza. Beautiful Dealey Plaza. I took this shot of Dealey Plaza from Reunion Tower. Let's identify some of the buildings there. Now you see the former Texas School Book Depository right there. Right now it houses the 6th floor museum, which everybody should see. And right across the street is the Daltex building. Next to that, on Houston, we've got the county records building, got the county jail, the sheriff's department, and then you got the old courthouse. And the big white building there, the big square, that's the postal annex. Now, believe it or not, the city is talking about reimagining Dealey Plaza. They want to redo it. They want to close off Elm Street. They want to make all kinds of changes. They really should just leave it alone. They say they want to make it more accessible. It couldn't be more accessible. They say they want to reimagine it. They want to reinvent it. It's fine the way it is. It's already been invented. It's already been imagined. If you want to reinvent something, there are plenty other places in Dallas that you could look at that need reinvention. Okay? All right, well, that's it for me today. Now, let's get on with it. So, what I did here was I took my camera. This is actually on the anniversary, the 58th anniversary. I took my camera down to Dealey Plaza, and I just swung around and wanted to show you the sights there. There's a triple underpass. That's the grassy knoll area. That's where everyone ran up after the assassination, trying to find an assassin behind the fence. And that's the pergola. That's the area that Abraham Zapruder stood when he filmed the assassination. And of course the Texas School Book Depository. And the 6th floor. This is an old postcard that shows the triple underpass. And I took this picture of the triple underpass while I was in the Uber. I took it through the windshield of the Uber. And then I got on top of the triple underpass and I shot ahead of me there. And you'll see there's the School Book Depository and all those buildings I was talking about. The Daltex building, County Records building, County Jail, Criminal Courts building, and of course the old courthouse. It's been there for years and years and years. That's my panorama view. And then over clear on the right, you'll see Reunion Tower. Can you imagine they want to reimagine this? Anyway, there is the old courthouse right there. Again, this is the pergola area. So I took a little walk through the pergola. I think it's beautiful, actually. And as I said, this was on the 58th anniversary of the president's assassination. And I'm looking onto Elm Street there. There were people already gathering. Now that slab there, it actually has some words that President Kennedy was going to deliver at the Trade Mart. Never obviously got a chance to. Right here is where those steps are, those famous steps. And to the right is the grassy knoll, the wooden fence, the stockade fence. So let's just go back a little bit. And I'm going to show you where Abraham Zapruder stood. And he stood right over here on top of that little square there, right there. And he filmed the assassination just like this. That's a look down Elm Street toward the triple underpass. Right there, that's the Daltex building. That's where Abraham Zapruder worked. And right across the street is, of course, the county records building, county jail, criminal courts building. And here we are, the sniper perch in the 6th floor. of the school book depository. The car made a left turn, the presidential limo. Right through the window of the 6th floor. The assassin takes aim and fires. And from the grassy knoll, many believed there were shots. In fact, the final headshot, the fatal headshot, from there, from the grassy knoll, behind that picket fence there. In fact, there are witnesses that say they saw smoke, puffs of smoke, coming from beneath those trees. One of those witnesses is Sam Holland. You can read about him in Josiah Thompson's book, Last Second in Dallas. Now, this is a railroad yard, and you see that shack right there? That's where the supervisor, the railroad supervisor, said he saw guys behind the picket fence right before the assassination. And these are just some pictures I thought you might like to see, some raw stuff that I took. That's right where the triple underpass comes together with the picket fence, the stockade fence, and the grassy knoll. My own belief is that there was more than one shooter, probably also from the grassy knoll, maybe from the other buildings like the county records building, but who knows? Our government is still keeping records from us. Love that flag right there. Again, from the view of the grassy knoll, from behind the stockade fence. Boy, it was a beautiful day that day. Back to the 6th floor museum. This is the area where they discovered a rifle. At first they said it was a Mauser, then they said it was a Mannlicher Carcano. I've been told it's pronounced Carcano. It says stairway there. They say he ran down the stairs, but people who were on the stairs at that time never saw him. Interesting. Alleged. Notice that? It says alleged. Allegedly shot. This is the Texas Historical Commission's plaque there that's on the building. So remember that. Now this is a newspaper I had from the San Jose News. It said Kennedy slain, and it's on my bed overlooking the Texas School Book Depository. I took this image of Dealey Plaza at night from Reunion Tower. It's beautiful. Beautiful city. And my last image, it's hard to believe it's been 60 years.